Hello everyone. Which type of food do you like the most? I hope junk food. Am I right? Anyhow, today I am very much interested in teaching you about food components and their role in our body. Food provides us some essential materials which are needed for the growth and maintenance of our body. These are called nutrients. Let us see the contents. The contents is classification of nutrients, role of nutrients, balanced diet, deficiency, diseases. Now, let us see different types of nutrients. Those are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, mineral salts and water. The study of food and diet is known as nutrition. These are the major nutrients of food. Now, we shall know about the classification of food. Daily we eat different types of food materials, but we should know about the classification too. Foods can be classified according to their actions in the body. Based on the actions in the body, they are divided into three parts. Energy giving foods consists of carbohydrates and fats. Body building foods consists of proteins. Protective foods consists of minerals and vitamins. Once again, energy giving foods consists of carbohydrates and fats. Body building foods consists of proteins. Protective foods that are minerals and vitamins. Now, let us have a great understanding of nutrients. The first one is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are energy giving food. So, these are burned by our body to release energy which we need for our various activities. A physically active person like a construction work, a sports person or a young child requires a lot of energy. So, carbohydrates provide mainly energy to our bodies. So, let us see some of the fats about that. See, these carbohydrates divide into three groups: sugars, starches and the fibers. Sugars give instant energy to the body. Examples: glucose, sucrose, fructose. These are simple sugars, but they are present in mainly fruits, honey, sugarcane, etc. Now, starches are somewhat complex carbohydrates. They also give energy. Fibers don't give energy, but they play an important role in the digestion process, which make the food, digested food, to move freely in the bowels of the digestive system, which can avoid the problem of constipation. Now, about the fats. So, fats gives doubler energy than the carbohydrate. Fats also gives energy, but doubler. In fact, fats gives much energy compared to the same amount of carbohydrates. So, what actually happens after having fats? They tend to remain stored under the skin for a long period of time. So, and they are used up by only our body if no longer carbohydrates left to be burnt. So, during starvation period, that means when we do fasting, it is more useful in such a way that the fats burnt and gives energy. They are like energy banks. So, and secondly, fats are difficult to digest, while carbohydrates get digested very quickly. Excess of fats may cause great deal of harm to the body, may cause obesity and heart problems. So, fats are also two types: animal fats and vegetable oils. At room temperature, fats are solids and oils are liquids. Now, let us move to the next topic about proteins. Proteins plays an important role in our body. Let us see about the proteins. Proteins are needed for the growth and repair of our body. Foods containing proteins are often called body building foods. Our body needs proteins for the growth and repair. There are many chemical substances in our body such as enzymes, hormones. These are needed for carrying out various body processes. Proteins are important in all the chemicals and all these chemicals. These are important for making bones, muscles, skin, cartilage and blood. Food sources of proteins are milk, eggs, seafoods, beans, nuts, meats, pumpkin, etc. Now we will have a look about vitamins and minerals. These are essential nutrients which carry out our body functions regularly. Vitamins help in protecting our body against diseases and keep our eyes, bone, teeth and gums healthy. They are of different kinds and known by different names such as vitamin A, B, C, D, E and K. Our body needs all types of vitamins in small quantities. Vitamin A, our skin, keeps our skin and eyes healthy. There is a group of vitamins called B complex vitamins. They are important for digestion, memory and so on. Now, vitamin C helps the body to fight against many diseases. Vitamin D helps our body to use calcium for healthy bones and teeth. Minerals are needed by our body in small amounts. Calcium and phosphorus build our bones and teeth. Iron is needed to make blood. Iodine helps in physical and mental growth of the children. And do you know, children, these are all the sources of vitamins. Vitamin A mostly present in carrot, pumpkin, and eggs. Vitamin D, they actually did not give the picture. The sun is most effective. And milk and meat also. Vitamin E, almonds, avocado and peanuts also. And butter. Vitamin B, mostly present in all kinds of carbohydrates, meat, grains. Vitamin C, so citric acid, fruits, oranges, strawberries, chilies, tomatoes, berries, lemon. Vitamin K mostly present in spinach, broccoli. So these are the important source of vitamins. Now we will see the next slide about the balanced diet. Children, the food we normally eat in a day is our diet. The food we normally eat in a day is our diet. Whatever we eat the food daily, that is called diet. It is not similar for everyone, but a balanced diet consists of adequate properties of proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins and minerals. And it also contains some amount of indigestible fibers and roughages to prevent constipation. Water is very important. No single food item supplies the essential nutrients in the amounts we need. In a balanced diet, energy-giving food such as carbohydrates and fats in each meal are balanced with body-building foods, proteins and protective foods, vitamins and minerals. Now, I will tell you about you. That means in your age, children, daily diet of a 10 to 12 years old child may include 2 cups of cooked cereals, half a cup of cooked pulses, 2 cups of milk and a small quantity of green leafy vegetables, cooked or uncooked, a cup of cooked vegetables and seasonal fruit is very important. So it's not like that everyone get the same food. But whatever we are getting, we have to sort it out properly and we should eat regularly. So children, now onwards avoid junk food and eat a healthy food for your growth and development. Now let us see the next slide. See, if we don't eat vitamins and minerals, some of the deficiency diseases we can face. So vitamin A, lack of vitamin A leads to loss of vision. Okay, night blindness also. And lack of vitamin B1 very. So that weakens the muscles and energy. Vitamin C is very important, which leads to bleeding in gums. That is called scurvy. And it fight against the diseases, improves the immunity power also. Vitamin D, lack of vitamin D causes bones become very soft and bent. They are not strong. That is called rickets. And lack of calcium, bone and tooth decay problem. And mineral iodine and calcium are minerals nana. Iodine leads to lack of iodine goiter problem. That means glands in the neck appear swollen. Mentally disability in the children. Next one is about this iron. So lack of iron causes anemia. So loss of blood, less amount of hemoglobin percentage leads to weakness. Now, so are we cooking in a right way? Let us see how to cook properly. Do not wash vegetables after cutting them. Avoid peeling them as far as possible. Of course, nowadays everyone are utilizing chemicals, pesticides. After washing pulses and rice, if you soak for them for long time, don't throw the water, use for your cooking only. Avoid overcooking. And if you cook for long period of time, they may lose their nutrients. Use pressure cookers and covered utensils. Do not keep fruits and vegetables unused after cutting them. Avoid deep frying. So children, eat healthy food and avoid junk food, and know more about knowledge of different types of nutrients in your diet, whether you are taking proper diet or not. So finally, thank you. Have a great time.